Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another day in the world of Feed the Beast Beyond. I'm BPD, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. So, going to start off today a little bit heavy, as I'm sure a lot of you know, some of you may not know, but we recently lost a beloved star who played a character that we all know and love, Adam West. Passed away on June 9th. I don't know when this video is going to go out exactly, so for me now, it was yesterday. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. I mean, he brought to life a wonderful character and played it so well and so entertaining. But it's sad. It's sad that we lost him. That's for sure. So in commemoration of Mr. Adam West, we are actually going to be making a bat cave of sorts, you could say. It's going to be kind of our own personalized version of a bat cave, but I'm going to be adding in, definitely some touches from the original 1960s television series of Batman that Adam West starred in. I'm going to make a kind of like a replica of the Batmobile and just do my best to kind of make a somewhat like, I don't know, make something that somewhat resembles that Batcave. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be interesting. So some of the things that we're going to use to achieve this, I actually found a couple blocks in here that are going to be very, very good for what we're trying to do. So we are going to be using more entity detectors. Of course, the same ones that we are using on the mob farm. And we are going to be using elevators from RF Tools. So we could use just the elevators from Ender.io, but these ones are awesome. They actually work like an elevator. So this is the block here. Requires 6 redstone, a redstone torch, a machine frame, and an ender pearl. And a machine frame is lapis or blue dye, iron, and gold nuggets. So we have the pattern for that. The thing is, you need one for every level. And we're going to be going down quite a bit, so we'll go ahead and get 64 of them. And then we also need receivers. So we're going to need 3 of these. We're going to need one for each floor, basically, and we're going to have 3 floors. The top floor, which we're on now, the bottom floor, which is where the bat cave is going to be, and the middle floor, which is actually how we're going to get to like our ME controller and stuff like that. So we have the receivers. Now we need our screen. We need and receivers are 2 comparators, a block of redstone, ender pearl, and a machine base, which is 3 gold nuggets and 3 stone, smooth stone. And now we need a controller here, which is another machine frame, some more redstone, ender pearls, and some glass. So we'll go ahead and make, this is right, isn't it? I want to make sure I'm not making the, yeah. So we'll need we'll actually need 3 of these as well. And we're going to need screens, which is a machine base, 3 iron, and 5 glass. And we're going to need 3 of those as well. Alright, so it's making glass. We also need buttons. We need these right here. Button modules. We're going to need 9 of those, 3 for each screen. So we'll go ahead and make 9 of them. Alright, so we have that. We have, what else were we waiting for? Screen stuff. 3 screens here, or 3 screen controllers here. How many elevators are we at? Oh, we have all our elevators done. And we're going to need just basically a block, because I'm just going to demonstrate it real quick for you guys. The last thing we need is the screens. Alrighty. So, these, like I said, these things are pretty great. We're also going to need power. So, let me sleep. Alright. Go ahead and take a little nap, nap, nap. Boom. And now we'll just grab this for now, just for the testing. We'll take you. I don't know, once again, I had the same problem with the robot where I did not know how much. Oh, we don't even need this stuff. We have basalt that we can use. I didn't know how much power something needed, and it ended up really, really not helping me out. So since that actually is going to go under our base, we'll go right over here, break out this. We will put this down, and orange is out. So orange. Now we will take an elevator block. Okay, and we will go ahead and stack up. We'll just do 10 of them real quick. 10 elevator blocks. How many is that? I don't know. We'll do a little bit more. I did not count. So the only one that needs to be powered is the bottom one. You don't have to power all of these elevator blocks. And then the way it works is you have to have redstone at each. You have to have one of these at each level, right? So we'll go ahead and turn this around. Good. And then we'll just do one more. We'll put it at the very top. And oh, no. Can we just do that? Oh, we can. Cool. All right, so we will take a piece of dirt real quick, put it here, and then we need that to be pointing in. Give me a turn. There we go. Get our dirt back. Okay. And you know what else? We also need power in the screen. I had to upgrade to the higher ender energy conduits because our thermal generators are producing more power than we can take, actually. Oh, a little bit of frame skip, it looks like. There we go. All right. And we will put our screen controller here. So the good thing is the screen doesn't have to be attached to the screen controller, right? So that's awesome. We have our screen controller up. We have a couple receivers. Now we'll go ahead and make our platform here. And basically you just make a platform. And it can be in just about any shape from what I understand, as long as it's connected. You have to have it like connected in some way to your elevators here. So I'm just going to do a simple 3x3. This is what the elevator size is going to be. Okay. So, and another thing is it won't take, you have to make it all one or the same block. You can't, like I couldn't put a piece of dirt here. I'll show you guys. I'll put a piece of dirt there for now. Now, the last thing that we have to do is screens. Now, like I said, you don't have to have the screens touching the screen controller. You plant your screen, okay? Then you go over here and you scan. There is not power coming out of here. Give me 1 second. All right, and there we go. And now you scan. So we have one connected screen. Now, with this, you take these button modules and you shift right click here. Okay, so that's channel 1. And then you put one of them in there. Okay, so now we have a button for channel 1. And then you take this one and you shift right click here. Oh no. Now they're both set to channel 1. That's not what we want. Can I? Okay, I can. But the question is, can I? No. How do you reset that? So that's at channel -1. Can I do that? No. Let me do this. I'll just put this one here for now. Oh, how do I fix that? Redstone receiver. This is channel -1. Okay. And we will turn it. And these are at channel 1. So we'll just take one of these and shift right click it here. So now it's on channel 2. And then we put that in there. Okay. So I think we are all set up. Now all we have to do, and I think we can name these. Open the GUI. Yeah. Label ground. Okay. And then label top. Oh, okay. So ground and top. And now we go top. See, and you see what it did there? You see how it just didn't take this stuff because this block right here. Okay. So we'll put that back now. But you see how that worked? You see how that worked? You can move anything to anywhere, right? So now I will stand on here and oh, can I reach it? Top. Oh, there I go. And look. And what it does, it's actually kind of interesting. You can't fly when you're on one of these things. Let me go to the ground real quick and I'll just show you guys. It like sucks you in. It's weird. So we'll go top and then look, I can't fly. Space bars for days. Can't do it. Which is interesting. But yeah, so that's essentially how elevators work. And then, you know, you would put another one of these screens and controller setups up here for the second one. But yeah, that's essentially how it works. You don't have to have power for any of the other elevators except the bottom one. And you just put redstone receivers. Now, the only thing I don't know how to do is I don't know how to like reset this receiver. If I wrench it, what does that do? Can I like put it in the crafting grid with a wrench? Is there anything I can do with this? There does not seem to be any crafting. What can be done with it? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to like change it back to what it's supposed to be. There's no interface for it. I don't know. I guess I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, so we are going to be essentially setting up a pardon me, a security system that's going to basically open up. What we're going to do is we're going to have something over here that we do that opens up the wall here, which then takes us into another room, which only opens if it's us. And then that room will take us to the elevator. And then we can click on the floor on the elevator to take us to one room or the other. One of them will take us down to here, like down to right over here. And then the other one will take us to our bat cave. So I have a lot of digging out to do, a lot of planning to do, but you guys get the idea of what we're doing here with this elevator setup. Super simple, super awesome. It's not. I actually think I'm probably going to change all of the elevators in the base to this because, I mean, it's just awesome. It really is. It's pretty great how it works. Not gonna lie. But yeah. So I will see you guys when I get things a little bit more sorted out. See you in just a bit. Look at what I don't even know how all of these got it. Whoa. Oh. Do you see this? So this is one thing that can happen with your animal farms. There's none in here. Something happened and they wigged out. So, yeah. Let me know if this happens to you. I feel like we populated the whole world with cows. I'm gonna have to kill so many of them. Oh, man. Alright, well, yeah. Just a little update on how things are going here. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. So, after dealing with the cows, oh, man, there were so many cows. They must have got out and then the radius on the feeders kept feeding them, and oh, so many cows. Oh man, I killed all of them except for like 6, I think. Anyway, but other than that fiasco, we got the basics of the elevator setup. We're going to do the final touches now, which is adding a player detector. Now, The player detector isn't going to be too awfully useful for me because I don't have any other players here. But it could be useful for you if you're playing on a server. So let me go ahead and make a NOR gate, which is the last piece of the puzzle. I already have the advanced entity detector set up. Pardon me. And the NOR gate is just the last piece that we need. We have the redstone kind of set up because I used it for the doors initially. Alright, so we have what we have here is kind of bookcase set up, and then we have false blocks here for a bookcase, and then this leads to a lever. The lever is going to pretty much click, and we're going to set this open. Oh, we need power. There is power somewhere, but let's just make another plug. It's easier. It is easier. I think it's a plug, right? Flux. Just make point. That's what we need. Missing flux, which is done by throwing redstone into lava. Okay. Well, let's grab some redstone then. Take a bunch of it. Yeah. And grab a bucket. Bucket. Why don't I ever have a bucket in the main one? It's always... No, it's not even in the backup. What? Where is my bucket? Oh, it was in the main one. Silly rabbit. Alright, so now we will... I mean, I suppose I could just give you guys the little... Nope, can't do it yet. I can't show it to you until it's finished. So, no peeking, I guess. I'm actually going to do this. Can't see it. Alright, we're going to grab a bucket of lava from here. And we're just going to go ahead and make a little lava thing right here. And we're just going to turn our coin of fortune off. And chuck redstone out into the lava. So we get a good amount of flux. And we'll keep one. Perfect. Get our bucket back. Put the cobble back. Make sure I don't show anything. Put the bucket back. Do this. Alright. Alright. Oh, perfect. Look at that. No spoilers. I mean, actually, it's not like there's interesting building, but, you know, that's where the elevator's at. And you guys can't see the elevator yet. You're not privy to that information. Alright, so let's just throw this flux in here. Go ahead and make ourselves a plug. Flux and... or a point, rather. Sorry. Get ourselves a point. I'm just going to throw this onto... right below the entity detector, I think. We'll grab that. And point. Alright. And it has power. Cool. Now, put our cobble back. And redstone. Okay, so, entity detector. Whitelist. Add player. Perfect. That's me. What is that? Add player. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now, alright, it's got me. And we'll make the range, 10 blocks should be good. But what we need here is, because if this clicks, let's see, it should be like, wait, that's still giving a signal. Huh. I only want it to give off, let's see here. Let's put our NOR gate here. Why is it sending redstone though? Is there redstone? Is that lever on? No. Why is there redstone there? Okay. So there's redstone here. There's redstone on that block. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that block out. Alright, good, 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 good. Now, we do have redstone here. But that's also not doing what I wanted it to. Min threshold, max threshold. I'm guessing, I guess applying a redstone signal to this doesn't... How do we have it set up down below? In the mob farms. Because I feel like I have it... okay, so it detects... There's a NOR gate here. That goes off into a timer that starts when there's no redstone signal. Man, that is pretty convoluted, huh? Alright, so entity detector into NOR gate into timer is how that works. So let's do NOR gate. Okay. That's not ever going to happen. I want the lever to go off. Let me see here. Do a little bit more finagling. Let's do like flux point here and our advanced entity detector on top of it. Give it some power. Ignore limit. And put a block here. Redstone. Okay, so redstone is going. Okay. Open entity filter. Blacklist? Okay, so that's off now. And now what happens if I do that? Say nothing. So the entity detector is automatically going to trigger, which isn't what we want. Is there a different kind of entity detector? I don't think so. Cart detectors, update detector, player detector. It's Tech Reborn though. I ain't even going to try to get into that. Nope. Alright, so that's going to pretty much trigger. I mean, so if we do like, maybe we could do, okay, so we could basically do it like a thing to where it's basically like you know, I don't have any sort of way to do like any sort of advanced identification or even door opening mechanisms. This has actually been the most complicated part of the process, which is funny. But and the reason I know in the original Batman it was not you know, he went down through a pole, like a fire extinguisher pole or a fireman pole type thing. You can't do that in Minecraft, so we're not using that. Just so you know, before I even get that in the comments. I know. But, and we couldn't do, there was all kinds of different, and I might even change this at some point, to be completely honest, after I do a little bit more research and some testing, but I couldn't find a good way. See, that's 2 blocks away. So I couldn't find a good way to do like a secret entry system. There were these I used the sneaky blocks, and they have sneaky levers that can make like a bookcase a lever, but it does not work correctly. It like outputs redstone signals no matter what, and it's just weird. So yeah, That's a thing. It's a thing that happens. Alright, so we have the entity detector there. And I think we do want... Oh, we want our coin back on. That's why we can't get that stuff. Thank you. We'll do... How did we have this redstone set up? Was it like... No. I think that's right. I think that is correct. And then this went over there. So basically we have it like set up to where... Will it detect me? So I have to go one block higher? I guess I do. Alright, so we'll go up to 3 blocks. And then actually what we're going to do is give it a pulse. And pulse delay. The delay between scanning pulses. 1.5. We're going to have it on pulse. We're going to give it a pulse. And we're actually going to make a pulse lengthener. We could probably use a repeater as well. Actually, yeah, let's try just a repeater real quick. Repeater. One of the fancy Project Red repeaters. And alright, got the repeater. So let's go ahead and take this, and we should be good. Let's go ahead and edit some things here. So repeater goes there. Okay, that's too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Perfect. Okay. So, we just need to get one more block real quick. I think it's, yep, one of these. So this goes here. And this goes here. And now, that shouldn't turn on. Okay, that should be off. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's what happened. Oh man, I don't have another bookcase to do that with. Dang it. I've had to make so many bookcases. So much wood has gone to waste. But it's okay, I guess. But I have to make more. I need to make 8. And we need some books. And we're not even going to need this bookcase either. That's the messed up part. We're basically using it for its facade. How sad. Alright. So, go ahead and put a facade back on this bookcase. Now we should be able to walk up. That shouldn't trigger. Oh, it does. Okay, so maybe it is only 2. Let me switch this range. We'll switch it back to 2. Put our block back. Okay. And our other block back. See if it changes there since we stepped up. No. Alright, now what happens if we walk up? See, it doesn't seem to be triggering there on a 2-block radius, but it is super triggering on a 3-block radius. So, put it back up to 3. Yeah, there it goes. Of course. Put a block there, put a block there, and we'll go out. Okay, now, okay, not triggering. And then we walk in. And there it is. Oh no. Not quick enough. You gotta be agile to get into the cave, man. Alright, let's try that again. One more time. Alright. And we're in. And then it closes right behind us. And look, this is our elevator, guys. So we have our trapdoor there, or a little entranceway there. Got to be quick to get in. Got to be quick. I might change that to make it just that little bit longer. But here's our elevator. So just so you guys can see inside, it's factory blocks, the black wire factory blocks, with the Tyrian like shiny metal plate. This is our lever to get out, and it's on a 10-second timer. This is one of those 10-second levers from Ender.io. For that, it's just, well, I have one right here. It's regular lever and some redstone. So now we have our screen here. We have main level, which is the one we're on now. We have brain, which is where our ME system control is. And then we have basement, which is where our cave is going to be. So, oh, and we actually, let's change that real quick. Don't want any ugly blocks. Get one of these. Do this. Boom. All right, there we go. So we'll go to the brain. Boom. Down we go. Turn, and here is the brain. Yeah. We're going to make a nice hallway there. I haven't done any decorating. It actually took me a very, very, very long time to get everything situated with that elevator and like the doorway in, this entranceway and everything like that. I mean, it was kind of a pain, man. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a pain. All right, and then down to the basement. Basement, there we go. The basement does not have anything yet. This is the basement. It is just, you know, nothing. I will expand on it soon. Let me actually run up and grab my other torch, because this thing doesn't like, oh no, actually it's up. It should be fine. But if it doesn't like it, if you leave like a torch right here, it will destroy this block on the way up and stuff like that. So it's kind of touchy, but so you got to kind of be careful. But we'll go up to the main level here. Go back up to the first floor. Perfect. And did not take our thing. Take our torch back. Click our lever. And out we go. And I could just put a 10-second lever there as well, which I was doing for the test. But, you know, you gotta make it interesting. You gotta make, now, you know, if you guys set this up on a server, only you are going to be able to get into your cave, right? So that's important. Very important. But, yeah. Let me just go ahead and, I have to come up with like an idea for the room. So I have to do just a touch of research. But I will get back to you guys with another progress report when it, you know, when it's fitting. So I will see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, everyone. So I actually just got a glimpse of the time, and we are actually going to be wrapping it up there at the conclusion being the elevator. We got it working, got the, you know, the analyzed. We're good. In we go. Perfect. And now we get to go to wherever we want. These elevators, I love these elevators. Those things, like, these elevators are cool and all for efficiency, but that feeling that you get from the actual, oh, so awesome. So awesome. But like I said, that is going to do it for us here today. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. You know, it's unfortunate, and, you know, rest in peace, Mr. West. You will not be forgotten, and we will always miss you. But if you guys did enjoy the episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And you know, when I see you guys again, we'll be getting into more, probably more of a, maybe even more of our first like building episode, kind of. I am going to do a couple things that aren't building, a couple other things like quality of life, wireless crafting probably, and a couple other things, but maybe just kind of a designing of the cave area is what'll happen. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. And until I see you guys again, have a good one.